Dear students, today our class is the Entrepreneurship Development Unit First. As we know that Unit First covers the basic concepts and their scopes. Basic concepts means any entrepreneur who wants to start their business or organize their enterprise, then they have to need the manage and assumes the risks of a business, because when we start the any enterprise, then some problems or obstacles is created in that road. For this we have to prepared already. This is the main factor of that business or enterprises. As we know that it is also known as to undertake. To undertake means start a business in business context. Business context is the simple word which provides the real world's context in this era. There are basically 10 concepts which is considered for the starting their own business or enterprises. Number one is the risk bearing concepts. Second one is the innovative concept. Third one is the managerial skill concept. Fourth one is the creative and leadership. Fifth one is the high achievement capacity. Next and sixth is the professional concept. Seventh is the organization and coordination concept. Eighth, business oriented concept. Ninth, result oriented. And tenth is the personality, identity or role transformation process concept. These are the 10 basic concepts which is considered for the creating their business in this business context. Risk bearing concept. As we know that risk is a main points we have to tackles in their roads, in their fields, because when we start a new business or enterprise, that always involves the risks. The enterprise may earn profit or incur loss, because entrepreneurs should be bold enough to assume these risks. If we are not bold, then we will become the frustrated. So this is the main points for the taking the re, re, taking the any steps to innovate their business. Now the second point is the innovation. As we know that innovation start hai na. Innovation refers to the introduction of something new in the economy. As we already know that in the simple English words, innovation, because any things who wants to innovate, then we have the taking the new things, products or new method for the production of that things. According to Schumpeter's, this is the renowned economists who provides the definitions of these points innovations. According to that, economic development can take place only through creative innovations and changes. Creative innovations means when we want to start our business or enterprise, then we have to become the creative minded. When we are not the creative minded, then we cannot start their business, because creative mind persons is always success in this way, in this business professions. So the innovation is the main points who provides you the real path to take the business process. The innovation may be related to new products, new technology, new sources of raw materials, new market, or new organizations. These are the some examples who considers in this regarding. Entrepreneurship is the practical ability to create and build up something new from nothingness, because fundamentally an act of human creativity, because we know that the entrepreneurship is the combination of the innovation plus creativity. So these two words included in a single things, entrepreneurship. So the act of merely observing, analysis, or interpreting a process is not entrepreneurship. It is the basically practical things which we want to do in this real world. If we want to do anything in this real world, then we have to become the innovative and creative. So next and third point is the managerial skills concepts. As we are know that the scholarship supporting this concept have turned entrepreneurship as the ability of the managerial skills, because if we want to start our business, then we have the extra skills. Any persons who have extra skills, they can do any extraordinary work in these times. So managerial means to manage the things about that business, and skills is the related parts of that managerial things. So managerial skills concepts considers both words for the making the entrepreneurship as the ability for inspections, controls, and directions given to the staffs for making the business in this context creative. Similarly, entrepreneurship as a managerial skills along with the capacity to bear the risks, as we know that in the first points. Next and fourth point is the creativity and leadership concepts. As we know that when we want to start our business or enterprise, then this is the most important points. We have the commanding authority, we have the commanding powers to command their staffs in any way. When we want to take the any meeting regarding any business or enterprise, then we call the all staffs in a meeting hall, and there we recognize yourself as a leader there. As a leader there, we have to knowledge to guide the all staffs in their respective works. because if we have no knowledge about that works or business or enterprise, then we cannot guide to any other persons. So we have the knowledge about that already. If we have the knowledge about that business or enterprise, then we can guide the other persons, other staffs in a proper way to what to do for what purposes and when and which type of the activity you have to show in the market in the regarding of their business things. And you represent yourself in front of the customers. And if we have the any problems, we have no creativity or leadership powers, then we cannot represent yourself in front of the others. So this is the main points which project to yourself in the front of the any persons in this real world. So entrepreneurship is the quality of developing resources of the institutions, developing human capacity, performing creative activity, and coordinating new thoughts. New thoughts means when you are going in the market, then you have always the new thoughts, because if you have new thoughts, then you can guide the other persons who are who have desired to take the knowledge about that points about that business. So he is the opinion that new thoughts emerge due to creativity. These thoughts comes from the creativity always. If we are not creative, then these thoughts is not coming from the other sides. Creative persons always become and looks as a dynamic persons. So any persons who is the dynamic in these times, they can attract the other people's regarding their motto, regarding their business, regarding their enterprises. Because in these times, any persons wants to take the extra knowledge about that things which wants to the investing in this context. They always wants to know deeply about that topics, about that subjects. So if you are creative, you have leadership quality, then you can lead them and guide them according to that requirements. This is the main points. So next and fifth point is the high achievement capacity. High achievement capacity means if your achievement capacity is high, then innovations and taking the decision during risk. If your risk is comes in front of you, then you don't become frustrated. For that points, it is the main things. That means your achievement capacity should be high. So there is mentioned two characteristics of entrepreneurship. First one is the ability to perform work with the latest method. Second one is the ability to take decisions during uncertainties. Uncertainties means when any situations comes in before or after your target, then in that situation a condition is arises such that that cannot bears other persons. For bearing that points, it is the main things which provides the guide to you and other persons to take the bold decisions about that business or enterprise. Besides, he has also assumed that inspirations for high level achievements makes a man an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur have always high achievement because the, when they have no high achievement, then they have no taking the bold steps, bold decisions to start up their business. So they have the high achievement always. Next and sixth slide shows our professional concepts. As we know that modern management experts accept entrepreneurship as a professional concept. They are of the view that entrepreneurship may be developed through education and training. As we know that when we have started their business, then we take the some trainings and and take the some knowledge about that. This is the main points which provides the professional quality of the any persons who wants to become an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur have always professional mind no capacity. If they are not professional, then they cannot exist in this world because profession and personal reasons have both difference. In profession, if family background things will take, then that profession will not succeed. When we are going according to professionalism, then we can survive in this market. So we become the professional in this regarding. That is why governments and private organizations conduct various training programs for entrepreneurial ability development. As we know that entrepreneurship development program is conducted by the government, India government, state government in their respective states according to the suitability and candidate availability. So it is the main points who provides us the concept about that professionalism. Next and seventh point is the organization and coordination concept. Entrepreneurship is the always depends on their economic components because any organization is started with the help of the economy. When we have no money, then we cannot think about that. think not, we cannot start their business, or we cannot a single word talk regarding that, because money is the main power to start their business or enterprises. So our organizations have the main power is the wealth, and second thing is the coordination. Coordination means when we have started their business and we have no coordination in their staffs, then that business will not success in the market, because coordination is must. When there is coordination, then you can give or deliver or lecture or consent about their positive things. When you consider positive things in their business or enterprises, then naturally you can get something, you can get positive things in that context. For that, always all stuff mind should be same, and positive things have the context in their mind. So coordination for the any organization success is necessary, and various sources of production, entrepreneurship as an ability to organize enterprises. Next, and at the point is the business oriented concept. Any entrepreneurs who wants to develop their enterprise, then entrepreneurship have the business oriented minded, or attitudes should be must, that inspires them to become entrepreneurs, to do the business thinking, to formulate plans and programs, and to establish enterprises. This is the must, because if you don't think about that, then you cannot start that, because for the anything starting, firstly our mind should be properly set in that directions. If our mind is set in that directions, then we can think positively in that regard. If we think positively in that regard, then we can do that work in positive way. So our business will be going in that regard, in that context. Next and ninth point is the result oriented concept. When we start our business, then we we and other persons also wants to output of that enterprise or business, because result is the main thing which provides the stamina of the any persons, or boosting of that persons in that regard. When any enterprise is started, then entrepreneurship have the knowledge about result oriented, because when they not see the result in that directions, then they become frustrated. So in this modern age, any things which we want to do, we always think about their results, their outputs before the starting their business. It is the very important points to obtaining the goals of the any business. In the business world, only who succeed in achieving the goals is recognized as an entrepreneur if they already know their results and output of their enterprises or business. Next and last point is the personality, identity or role transformation process concept. This is also main points to start their business. क्योंकि any person wants to start their business or enterprise have the dynamic personality. If the he have no dynamic personality, they can he cannot expose yourself in front of the any other peoples. So this is the main points in these times basically, because in this time people wants to know extraordinary knowledge about anything. So as an entrepreneur, you have the dynamic personality, but it is also the transformation of personality and to establish a new identity through that. That means only dynamic persons is not become an entrepreneur. Any persons become an entrepreneur who have the dynamic personality as well as they have the quality to transform the personality to other persons, other staffs according to the requirement of the time, according to the demand of the market. So such types of the quality have the developed, have the uh, knowledge of that persons. Now you know the different concepts of entrepreneurship in this regard. Next, we see here the slides as a conceptual model of entrepreneurship. As a conceptual model, we are seeing that any entrepreneurship is the combination of the entrepreneur plus innovation. Person entrepreneur is a simple person who organizes their task in this environment where their requirement is necessary. So this model shows the becoming the entrepreneurship according to these figures. Next, the importance of the entrepreneurship. This considers the growth of the entrepreneurship, creation of job opportunities, innovation, impact on community development, the consequence of business failure, the political and economic integration of outsiders, enhance the standard of living, spawns entrepreneurship, and promotes research and development. These are the some important points which is considering for the becoming the entrepreneur and shaping the entrepreneurship in this era, in this real world. Now we are learning, we are studying further and continuing the next classes in this context, in these topics further. Thank you.